So we were at the Stranglers convention. You go back a long way with the Stranglers, or JJ in particular, shall we say. Have you got any particular memories of those days of 1977, or is it all just too long ago?
Not at all. In fact, 1976, I think.
Yeah, no,
probably. I mean, it is a long time ago.
Yeah.
And what with my bronchitis and that, and I can't remember. That's a John Cooper Clarke joke. Just there. I think I remember the longest stoned laughter I ever had was with JJ. We'd been across town to transact some business, and to Earl's Court, in fact. And when we left this place, we were both stoned, and it was night time and Earl's Court. And at that point, see, this was actually, I think, might have been slightly before the Stranglers got signed.
Right.
And Feel Good.
So you go back that far then?
Yeah. Just before I met him, just before they were actually signed.
Because they've been pub rock bands and
and because they were signed to United Artists, which was our. Anyway, like I say, I was kind of a bit of a star then. I just sort of take him under my wing.
Yeah.
And we've been over this place, and we come out in the night, and there's Earl's Court blaring away, and I go, don't you worry about this. I said, I went all the way across Afghanistan like this. I go, taxi, and the taxi drives up just like, I go, see what I mean, right? And we get in the back of this taxi. Now we start driving along, and as we were driving along, we went past this guy who was like jogging, and he got all the kind of the running gear on and everything. Like, he was jogging along.
Yeah.
Now we looked at each other, and we kept our cool, and we didn't respond. And we went a little bit further, and we stopped at the traffic lights, and sure enough, this guy comes jogging past us. Where we were helpless, we looked at each other and we started laughing. Fucking hell, we were laughing. We were laughing so hard. You know when you laugh so hard and it hurts and that, and, you know, tears and all that. And then we're trying to get to West Hampstead, and halfway along, I was laughing and laughing, and I started realising that all I had on me was a wedge of like £20 notes, which is the kind of guy I am. Basically, it meant that I didn't have the right money to give to the taxi driver, which would have involved standing there and getting change, but I was too helpless with laughing, I couldn't do it. So I'm trying to ask JJ, have you got any smaller money than this so I can pay the... but I couldn't get the question out because we're laughing too much, and we're just kind of sitting, we're laughing, and we go all the way to fucking West Hampstead. We were still laughing, just laughing, and we get out of the taxi, and I paid the guy, I paid the taxi driver, and I went on his £20. I just held the money out to him, right, and held my hand out for the change, and finally, but we had made it home. But we were laughing for a long time, and
so I mean that's good that your living memory of those 77 days is laughter.
Well, this is it. This is it. I mean, like laughing. I mean, actually, for a miserable bastard like me, it's.
Cheers for that. Strings do you use?
Leads.
Stranglers. Times have changed a lot since 1977, haven't they?
Well, I think they must have done. Although, you know, I'm a bit oblivious to it all, really. I don't really know what's going on with music or probably anything, really. Feel good. And when we our initial gigs in what they called a pub rock circuit, what happened then was, I mean, the band used to get 25 quid. I kid you not, you know, and it was actually, a lot of these gigs were actually free admission. You could, so you could in fact go and see, and there were quite a lot of good bands around there. And, you know, you got a Clash or whatever, and you go and see them for nothing, right? Or then it kind of it started, you know, like 3 or 4 quid, 5 quid, and that. But
once a bread stand, you don't have a lot of time for Tony Blair. Care to comment on that further? Bit of an off-the-wall question for you.
Well, I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's an outrage.
Yeah.
What's he? Why is he not under arrest? I think the situation with him is more bizarre than Henry Kissinger winning the Nobel Peace Prize. You know, I think it's more, you know, this outrageous fucking. I mean, the minute I fucking saw him when they were deciding who's going to be the leader of the Labour Party, I thought, man, anybody who smiles like that, I'm sorry, but I knew he was an evil fucker, but I did not have a clue how evil. I mean, evil. I'd rather have Thatcher living next door to me, I'll tell you.
Finally, how are you enjoying Game of Thrones, being in Game of Thrones? What's your experience of it?
Well, I'll tell you what, this filming lark is very good. I really enjoyed it, and except it's very different from the music business. I mean, they get up really fucking early in the morning for one thing, right?
They get up at the time that you're normally going to bed in the
you know, like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, you're standing outside the hotel waiting for the car to take you to the what do they call it? Whatever they call it. But it's been pretty enjoyable, and even to the extent, like, I didn't have really a chance this time. Well, I've just been filming the second series.
Right.
He says, I mean, don't sneeze or you'll miss it.
What your particular bit in it's quite small this time.
It's smaller this time than was last time.
Oh, that's a shame.
But it's quite. I think I will go on to the next series. I think because I don't get killed.
So I mean, just sort of side related to that, do you hope you get any more kind of acting or film roles as a result of this?
Well, if they can find plenty of parts of me where people have had their tongue cut out and don't have to learn any lines, then
you're not at all afraid of being typecast then, in that case?
Well, I think, a bit tight, kind of like me. You're fucking Trappist, right? You don't stop talking, right, son? No, it's good. It's good doing. I mean, but last year when we did the Perth series, it was a couple of scenes were really great. Like you're in this kind of tavern situation with candles and the king sitting there and all that, and all these fucking knights in armour, right? And I'm one of them, and stand there. And then when they're doing it, you can stand, you can make out it's really happening. You can, fucking it's really happening. I'm really medieval. I'm some sword and sorcery. And that's pretty good fun. Except that I've got to wear this chainmail. And this chainmail is fucking heavy, man. When you get it, when it's folded out, it weighs about the same as a bucket of water. That's how heavy it is. And it goes from my neck, got long sleeves, right down to my knees. Right? It's this long, this chainmail. But
I'm not getting all this body in, really.
That's my knee.
Wilko does have a knee.
Yeah. Yes, and then well, I've got to show mail, but they give me this leather coat, right, that goes over the top of it. So all you can see of the fucking chain mail is just from my elbows down to my wrists, right? I think, why didn't they just give me sleeves, right? Because you're getting a fucking backache, man. You're standing there because you got, this filming, you got
hot studio lights and the rest
over and over again, and you got, they shoot it from different angles and all. Then you're waiting around for 2 hours and everything, and you think, shall I take this chain mail? Because an effort, so you're getting a backache and all that, and still you're trying to look hard when you've got a backache and you're nearly crying with pain. That's filming.
Well, thanks a lot, Wilko. Have a good gig. Subject to sociology.
Well, it's very fashionable.